Ladies and gentlemen, please prepare to bear witness to the making of history.
Now, I don't want to fool you here. Last month, for the first time since 1972.
I put that picture on my office wall in the West Wing of the White House, and I looked at it every day. I called up NASA and I said, hey, I've been looking at this same picture here, and I'm just wondering if there's another one. And that's when I learned there's really not another one.
NASA released a blue marble, a single snapshot of the Earth taken from outer space. And so much has changed in the decades between that first picture and the second.
Here we are on the official NASA website, looking at their so-called Earth images. Let's download this one. Now let's go back and grab the 2002 blue marble. They've got two versions. We'll take the second one. Now remember, these are straight from NASA's own site. No edits, no tricks. Let's put them side by side. Look closely at the cloud patterns. Not just similar, identical. Same formations, same swirls, same structures, just rotated and repositioned on the globe. So what are we supposed to believe here? That Earth's cloud systems froze in place across different images, or that the same texture was reused? Because what we're seeing isn't natural variation, it's duplication. They've taken the same cloud layer, shifted it, rotated it, and presented it as a completely different image. At what point do we stop calling this composite imagery?
I went through that with a fine-tooth comb, if so to speak, in Photoshop, and showed you where they're using the Photoshop clone tool to replicate clouds all over the place. It's manufactured.
In 2002, Blue Marble 2.0, NASA's Rob Simon made this. And it had wide appeal too. For example, it ended up as the default background on the iPhone.
I didn't even know until I bought an iPhone and turned it on and kind of did a little happy dance.
Simon's job is...
It's primarily taking data and making pictures out of it.
That's what this is, a composite of data sets from several different instruments translated into a picture.
To us, the really cool thing was the data set. Up until that point, there was no realistic color map of the globe anywhere.
So the land layer here comes from
the Moderate Resolution Imaging Spectroradiometer aboard Terra.
And the tricky part here was the weather.
So we actually had to take clouds out.
They stashed the clouds for later, went onto the ocean. That came from an instrument that measures phytoplankton in the sea.
Where it was low, I colored it dark blue because they're low mostly in mid-oceans. And then where it was a little bit higher, it was like a little bit brighter green.
Then add the clouds back in.
There's a small problem with it because there's a very slight gap in between each orbit.
So some of those are painted on.
It is photoshopped, but it's has to be. It is photoshopped, but it's has to be. It is photoshopped, but it's has to be.
Fake you, fake them, fake us, faking it again. Lying dogs, I'm so sick of it. We're in the thick of it. Sleight of hand deflection, reality shows. Fake love, real guile, fake concern all across the aisle. A little fake God with a phony smile. So sick of it, in the thick of it. Sleight of hand deflection, fake that. If we don't like it, it's fake and that's that. Fake information from the father of lies. Fake salvation shouldn't be a surprise. So sick of it, in the thick of it. Sleight of hand deflection, reality shows.
But one thing hasn't changed. Our planet is as beautiful as ever. It still looks blue.
If you don't like what we tell you to believe in, we'll kill you.
Fake you, fake them, fake us, faking it again. Lying dogs, I'm so sick of it. We're in the thick of it. Sleight of hand deflection, reality shows. Fake love, real guile. Fake concern all across the aisle. A little fake God with a phony smile. So sick of it, in the thick of it. Sleight of hand deflection,